So I just got off the phone with a friend, and he said I should put this in a little video, so I'm going to try to put it in a video. Hopefully nobody calls. It's been an interesting last few days. This morning, my kids, yesterday I get this list, kids every day. My school's done, homework's done. Get this email, hey, your kids have D's. Couple D's, and these kids should not be having D's. A's and B's only. They're very capable. So I go to the school, turn around, drop them off at 7:30, 8 o'clock, almost home, turn around, head back to the school. Wife sends me a list of all the stuff. I go to sit them down and one at a time go through. Dad, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. And they totally know. They know everything. They're not dumb at all. And then the principal comes out and is like, hey, you doing okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. He's like, no, really, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. He's like, let me come sit down with you. And I feel like I'm fine. I'm fine. And so he sits down, comes out, and he's like, how you doing? I'm like, my wife and I could use some friends, and this and that. And he listens, and he's like, I'm going to pray for you. And I'm like, thank you. He's like, then he leaves. So clearly he's not open to being my friend. And he's a nice guy. I'm just saying. I was like, oh, okay, I lost a friend. So I get up this morning. Last night, the kids are going to school. And they come home from school. They gotta get all their homework done. My son's down at the bottom of the condo, working hard on homework. I'm like, Brud, you need to do this. He's like, Dad, can I have a hot chocolate? Because I have this hot chocolate machine. I'm like, no, you may not have a hot chocolate right now. So he come back, check on him. He's like, can I have a pineapple juice? I'm like, no. Cracked open a pineapple juice and gave it to him. Come back upstairs 11 o'clock. He's got himself a hot chocolate. I'm like, where do you get a hot chocolate? He's like, well, you said you weren't gonna get it for me. So he gets the hot chocolate. I'm like, Bud, 6 days ago, we moved into this condo. Everything was dialed in, guys. Everything. Literally to the point where we were supposed to have beds, bed frames, towels, sheets, pillows, table, everything dialed in to be there right on time on Saturday, right? My son, Saturday calls, hey, Dad, I'm sick. Can I come home? He's at a robotics thing, a competition. And I'm like, yeah, bud, come home, I guess. I don't really trust him because I'm that dad. Let's just be honest. I always want to make my sons stronger. And so I don't really trust him. It's fine. It happens. But sure enough, he gets sick, vomits 15 times that night, comes out both ends, bottom and top. This sickness, I've never seen it. You literally vomit and crap identical times, literally. It proceeds to go through all 6 of us in the house the last 4 days. Okay, today is Friday, I think. It might be Thursday. I think it's Friday. It has gone through all 6 of us. We are changing sheets left and right. People are throwing up. I threw up 10 times. My wife threw up a dozen times. Everybody's throwing up, crapping everywhere. And I'm not going to say who. It wasn't me. One of the people, they're leaning over on the toilet to throw up in the can. At the same time they're leaning over, it comes out the other end and projectiles half in the toilet and half on the toilet and the walls, everything. And the person gets up and goes back to bed. And I come in going, what is this? And they're like, sorry. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this place is. So I go to open the windows in this brand new condo, best unit they got in the building. No windows open. 0 windows open. It's a technology where it circulates the air. I'm like, I wanted to open a door. It's disgusting. I can't breathe in here. And I got no freaking, my 8-year-old son, God bless his soul, gets so sick. He doesn't know a toot from a shart. I handling him like crazy all night. I put him to bed at 3 a.m. 2 nights ago. I get up the next morning, 10 spots all over this brand new bed that doesn't have sheets on it yet, with poop and throw up. I've gone through a dozen pairs of underwear. The kid just thinks it's a toot and it's like a watery spray. And I can't get the smell out. My kids' homework's not getting done. I go this morning to take the kids to school to go meet with their teacher, only to realize that my oldest son, who refuses to use his locker that is right there, put half your books in the locker. It's a 50-pound bag. He accidentally gets the yogurt smushed, and it is all over the Bible. It is in the computer. I have it right here. I gotta go clean the computer. It's in the binder, not just the binder, one of those expandable binders that has little perforated holes on the side of each section. It's permeated through the holes. I'm wiping inside and outside of the 20 section perforated binder accordion thing while I'm trying to talk to the teacher about their grades, and she's getting paper towels to try to clean up the Bible. And my daughter's like, well, what about this homework and that homework? Oh my gosh. Orthodontist calls. Sorry, we don't have this all in the last week. Sorry, we didn't tell you, but we allowed you to prepay in full for your kid's ortho so you get a discount, but we're only open like one day a week here. And the office where we can see you is an hour away. My wife gets so upset with everything. She unleashes one of those conversations where you don't want to be the person on the other end of that phone. I'm like, what did you just do? I called them, I'm like, hey. They're like, sir, did you want your money back? I'm like, okay. They give us our money back just to go away. Just to go away. We called the new ortho place. I swear the lady was more than friendly with me. I'm like, oh, I just need teeth for my kids. And they're like, well, we're going to be an extra $1,000 and an extra this and an extra that. And I'm just trying to negotiate the dang ortho so we don't have to drive an hour to drop somebody off. On top of that, ortho drama where I'm just trying to get a discount because I'm trying to pay for everything because there's just a lot coming out right now. Another kid's sick at home. And one's like, hey, Dad, more time. I'm like, okay, good. This one's healthy now last night. It's been 2 days. They're healthy. Sure enough, last night, while I'm downstairs, that child vomits all over again. We're back. It's like we're at square one again. Oh, 2 days ago, my original son, Saturday, came home all sick. On Thursday, decides he's not feeling good and would like to come home from school early. I'm like, no. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, I don't want to have a problem again. So I get him home. While I go back to get the other kids, while I'm trying to deal with all the stuff that we still don't have, I have 2 dogs in a building in a new condo that have no windows. Those dogs are peeing and pooping because they're used to a yard. They don't know what to do. We can't get them out fast enough going up and down the elevator from the top floor. And we take them out and they crap and piss in the elevator. So now I'm cleaning up crap and piss from a dog in an elevator, trying to get dogs up and down while I'm trying to take care of my kids, while I'm trying to go to get a kid. And then the dogs just need to be groomed. So I go get the kid. I drop him off at home. I go up to deal with something that I had to deal with before I go back to get my other kids. And I come back home, drop the kids off before I go to the chiropractor because my back is out from moving a bunch of crap. Only to find one of the 2 beds is shipped, but Amazon says both beds are there. And I'm chasing down a bed that doesn't exist. It didn't exist. It showed up 2 days later. On top of that, please hold. On top of that, I come back and my son, the sick one, he's in the movie theater going to see a movie. And I'm like, babe, what? She's like, I don't know. I'm sick. I just told him to go. I call him up. What are you doing? I'm watching Moana 2, Dad. Get your butt home and get me a refund. Like, no, you don't come home sick and go to a movie theater. My parents said you don't even get to have a video game, a movie. You come home sick. It ain't fun. Get home. He comes in the house with a boba and a straw going, hi, Dad. I'm like, you got a smoothie? Like, you're sick. Get in bed. This is how all of us have been sick the last 6 days because of you. Holy crap. My wife says she got a tree. All I wanted to do was put up the tree last night. The tree comes in. I'm so surprised. I want to go downstairs and get it because she's kind of recovering in bed, not feeling well. I'm going to go get this. Meanwhile, I got to clean up all the crap on the toilet that was literally 2 nights ago. I put up the tree. I look at my wife. I'm like, babe, the tree's here. She's like, starts laughing. She's like, what? I'm like, I'm the spender. She's not the spender. What'd you spend on this tree? $120 for the lights included? And I mean, it is like a narrow tree that's 7 feet tall. I swear it's probably about that wide. And it's so rickety dickety. She goes, nah, 75. $75 for a tree shipped with lights on. And she's like, that's a tree, Griswold tree. I'm like, Griswold tree? I don't need a Griswold Christmas. Spend $100 extra, get a tree. 200, 3. I mean, the one we have at our house was from Costco. It was like $1,000, but it's beautiful. Oh, so now we got the rinkety-dinkety tree up in the floor-to-ceiling windows in the corner of this building, and I just feel like the biggest goober. I was gonna buy one of my dream cars. I've been waiting my whole life to be able to buy it. I finally negotiate it. I'm yesterday saying to the guy, let's do this. I call one of my friends who works at a dealership and I said, can you just verify I'm getting something good here? He pulls it up. He's like, bro, that's a lemon title. The manufacturer already paid the car out for a lemon law claim. The dude's pulling a once-over on me, waiting for me to wire him money to sell me a lemon car. Like, this has been, and I got a job. I'm in a rental car right now because my other car is being worked on. Go figure. GM calls and says, hey, your car, not the one that's in the shop, the other car that's not in the shop, 2 cars, the bigger one that's not in the shop, we lost in your arbitration with the Better Business Bureau. We're buying your car back. We're taking it back the day after Christmas. Awesome. I get all my money back, but now I don't have a car. And I got to figure out what to do to take my family places. That's our only passenger car that holds 6 of us and the 2 dogs that are shitting in the elevator. At the same time, I'm trying to shove all these boxes that are now showing up at random times. I still don't have the 2 kids' beds or my bed. We only have 2 beds. Shoving boxes down this garbage chute. Who thought this was a good idea? And my job, I get a call. One of my favorite clients' daughters is buying a house. And sure enough, the appraisal comes in low. And they're like, well, we could do. I'm like, no, I got to do a good job. I got to negotiate another 10 grand for you. I don't know which way's up. The principal is saying, hey, can I pray for you? Are you sure you're okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And now I'm doing this video. You see this black dot? I realize I got to take my phone in. It's a black dot. It's under warranty. What time? All of this, and I haven't bought a single gift for my kids or my wife. That Christmas is just days away. Bills are due. I got to pay bills today. And I'm meeting with my bookkeeper, 9 a.m. Let's go. Phone call. Hey, I forgot about my hair appointment. I'll see you at 10. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm blessed. I'm honored and I'm favored. I still don't have a church. I feel like I'm at home yet. I'm still trying to find friends. Don't have a clue what we're doing living in this condo. And at the same time, I'm covered in throw up, crap. I smell funky because the house has no AC. The dogs are pooping everywhere. My daughter just did a Christmas program that we almost missed because the groomer wasn't ready on time. They're an hour late. My one car's in the shop. I'm in a rental car. I'm losing the other car. Somebody's trying to jip me on a car. A Christmas tree that doesn't even, it's a Christmas twig that's going on. I love you. Stay tuned. More to come.